Phil, we just keep on learning. You know what I mean? The more we do this, the more we learn. So it becomes a little bit easier the next time we do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like a checklist that you got to make.
Yeah, and I haven't made one yet. A checklist would probably be phenomenal for what we're doing.
Oh,
And seeing that like I'm half awake and we really don't have anything to talk about today, I say we just cue the music. Episode 7, Desert Dad Sports Podcast. Phil G. You got anything to say to the people?
what it do, motherfuckers?
Jesus, I was waiting for you to say people, and I'm like, damn, dude. Like I
People.
always say, like, yeah, well, like you got anything to say to people? And you're like, what it do, people?
We can edit that out. What it do, people?
No, we ain't editing it out, man. We're off the cuff today, cause like I said, I was watching a YouTube video on resin printing right now, sitting at my computer, and my wife came in and tapped me on the arm and woke me up. And
My man's literally knocked the sleepers out of his eyes,
Dude, yeah.
reached over for the microphone and said, "Let's get it."
Basically that's how this went. And then like right before I hit the record button right now, you're like, I don't have anything to talk about, but we do have something to talk about, and this is probably going to be an episode of probably just about one sport, and I'm not mad at it at all. But yesterday, me and you spent about 3 hours at the driving range. How did that go for you? Like overall, 3 hours at the golf course just hitting golf balls on the driving range.
Trash.
Really?
No.
I was going to say, wait a
No,
minute.
I learned a lot of good stuff that helped me out, and I'm just trying to like put stuff together now at this point because my golf game was terrible.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. We played 9 holes, and I played disgusting in the 9 holes that we played. I had one good shot. Everything just kind of fell apart from there, and I just kind of quit paying attention. You, on the other hand, I think you said you played one under after 9. One over after 9, or did you even keep score? You told me what. No, you said you were 6 over after 9.
6, yeah.
That's what it was. But we went to the driving range after, like right
I'd
after.
have been happy. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah. So we went to the driving range after, and you were actually pretty excited on 9, like, hey, let's keep playing. Or no, maybe it was 8. You were like, hey, let's keep playing. I'm down to keep playing. But it was getting kind of late in the morning, and it was time for us to kind of hang it up. But we went and spent probably about like a half hour, 45 minutes on the range that morning.
Yeah.
And you couldn't hit a golf ball to save your life.
No, I could not.
I felt bad because, like, I was striping the ball pretty damn, like, not great, but, I was hitting way better than I usually do. Ball was sounding good. Fixed some of the issues that I was having during that 9-hole round, but I'm talking myself through things out loud and whatnot. And I know I hit a couple balls. I'm like, yeah, perfect Tim. And you're over here like, I'm gonna fucking quit. I'm done, dude. And I look up occasionally and I just see balls like they take off in the air and then they just dart to the left and straight into the ground. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. So, to all the viewers, at this point in the summer, I am usually a very, very good golfer. I'm usually touching probably scratch, maybe 1 over, sometimes 2. So the discouragement that I observed yesterday was very, very, very bad.
Actually, it would have been 2 days ago. It would have been 2 days ago. Yesterday we spent 3 hours. Unless you were still discouraged after yesterday.
I was. Did we play around yesterday?
No, we didn't. Remember, we briefly talked about it, and then we hit some balls on the range, and then we started to go out, and then...
Yeah. Yesterday was a lot better than Thursday. Discouraging. I literally went home, and I was like, you know how you do something, and you're basically like, hey, it's almost like somebody who WebMDs something who's wrong, like something that's wrong. I was WebMDing my golf swing. I looked at every single YouTube video I could find, basically, on Thursday evening.
Yeah.
And yeah, it didn't work. It didn't help. It didn't translate.
I think you mean Wednesday. I think you're getting your day screwed up. Thursday, we went up to the store.
Wednesday. Yeah,
so
sorry.
Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. You're getting your days a little messed up.
Yeah, I'm getting mixed up.
Because you wouldn't have played again today, yeah?
Yeah, our schedules are trash. So, but anyways, So at this point in the summertime, just to kind of wind down the summer, we usually have a good, like a 60-person tournament.
I'm excited.
And my buddy started this off, and we kind of keep carrying it along, which is good.
Who's the buddy that started it?
Vic,
Okay, that's crazy. How long you guys been doing this now?
I want to say this is the 4th or 5th year.
Fourth or fifth year? Yeah, dude. I was supposed to go last show. I'll let you keep going.
But anyways, we get about 60 people together, and we go play a golf course in Tucson, Arizona. It's called Dev Mountain. It's the site of the I think it was the Accenture, whatever they call it, the match play.
Yeah, it was a big match play tournament. The PGA used to do.
It used to be the Dell match play. I think that's
Yeah,
what
that
they
sounds
call it,
about
something
right.
like that.
They play it in Texas now, correct?
Yeah,
If I'm not mistaken, they
believe
played
so.
in Texas.
Basically, we go out there, use your handicaps, and you play. Everybody throws in $20, and to the victor goes the money.
Oh, no, so the money only goes to one person in this whole deal?
No, the
Oh.
victor, not to
Oh.
victor.
Oh, gotcha.
To the victor.
Yeah, the winner.
Yes, the winner.
That's what I'm saying. So
Oh, I thought you were talking about the actual victor.
no, I'm saying only one person wins money.
No.
Oh, okay, I was
So basically,
because this is gonna be my first year going. So like,
so this is what happens. Okay, $20 go
Yeah.
into the pot. It's around 60 players. I don't know what we're having this year because Mike Hens were kind of off of it this year, which was really nice.
yeah, it's always good.
Didn't have to help out at all.
Yeah, you got me there.
So we have a gross score, net score. What else do we got? Closest to the pins. I think we got 2 or 3 of those. I don't know about a long drive. I don't remember a long drive. I think long drives are trash. They make no sense to have in anything.
Why? And I'm just asking.
What does the longest? What does a long drive do for anybody?
You can do a lot of things if you can drive greens. Ain't none of us driving greens.
Yeah, but you're not
And-
putting
and-
you're
yeah,
not putting a long drive
you're
on
putting
a
them
par
on a par
4.
5. And then I can see, like it might be worth, and I know I'm gonna hurt a lot of people's hearts by saying this. It might even hurt yours a little bit, but it might even be worth laying up, depending on the shape of the hole. Like if it dog's legs left or right, or if you're trying to put your ball into a spot where you have a better look at a second shot.
What do I tell you?
Never lay up.
And they are what?
They're like you used a basketball reference one time about laying up. What was it?
What was it?
I don't remember.
Layups are for basketball.
Oh, that's what it was. See, at least I remember there was a basketball
No,
reference.
but so
Well,
this tournament it's fun. It's just kind of to wind down the summer, get everybody together, have fun, and just kind of just mingle, and I don't know. It's one of those tournaments that we all just kind of look forward to as the summer starts. I would say probably like every year, and we have a good time, and it's usually very competitive because handicaps are involved, and everybody can compete.
yeah, I don't have like an official handicap. Like I've never gone on, what is it, like USGA or whatever, where you could plug in a bunch of rounds. I've never played any leagues or anything here locally where I could get a handicap. And I guess I haven't really consistently kept like full records of the rounds that I do play to even kind of use that. But my handicap was just kind of given to me just based off one particular person. Well, I shouldn't even say one particular. My handicap was just given to me based on what someone have seen me play, and it gave me, was it 26?
God.
I got a 26, and it hurts my heart a little bit. But then I got to thinking yesterday, because yesterday I found out what my handicap was going to be, and on a par 72, 26 over is 98. So I'm like, okay, like it could probably be a little bit closer to like a 24-ish. I usually shoot like, and this is just being honest, I usually shoot somewhere in the neighborhood of like 93 to 96. I would say it'd probably be a fair bet where my number usually ends up. So I'm not mad at the 26. And for my first time doing something like this, at least it takes a little bit of the pressure off. And
No, it doesn't.
well, because I'm gonna go play a course I've never played before that I'm assuming is very hard.
I'm going to tell you right now, you are going to, if you throw your club around here, you are going to probably want to snap it
Yeah, but I'm not going
in 3 pieces.
I'm not going into tomorrow. Yeah, like yeah, I'm gonna be like super dumb competitive, like because obviously I want to win. Like anybody, everybody wants to win, right? My whole goal for tomorrow is just kind of keep my brain in the same mindset that it's been over the last 2 days on the driving range. I've been hitting the ball well. I've been and you know I know you say I think too much when I play golf. When I start talking out loud and whatnot, that's not me thinking. You know what I mean? That's more of me just going through the checklist. Like the thinking's already done. Like I know what I want to do now. Now it's just making sure that I go through that. Okay, do this, do this, do this, do that. All right, go. You know what I mean? And sometimes I slow it down, but I just there's you know the little things you forget. You know what I mean? And that's why I do that. Like if like you'll know when I'm thinking because that's when I start to get a little mad. I get a little
I
irritated.
know when you're thinking.
Yeah, so when I'm kind of, you know, like all right, you know that your back shoulder stays up, keep your chest, you know, whatever the case might be. That's not so much thinking more than it is just all right, just making sure my ducks are in a row before I swing the club.
I can promise you, if you're thinking all that stuff while you're standing
Well,
over the ball,
it's too much.
you.
I know it's too much.
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
bad.
not always every single thing. You know
I
what
would
mean?
hope not.
No, well, like you said, it's way too much. And I don't spend a whole lot of time over the golf ball.
That'd be tight if you pulled out a checklist and just
Now
Unfolded and
that's way too over the top.
unfolded and
And
just
just like laid it on the ground in
Yeah.
front of the golf ball and just
Yeah.
kind of like
like
okay.
in between your feet and the golf ball, and you're just like, okay, I got all this.
I think I put it in front of the golf ball so I could just like look over the ball and see the checklist. You know.
Oh, my wife just texted. Did you make it? Yes, I made it.
Yeah, she'll find out when she listens that
Yeah.
you made it.
So, all in all, man, I don't know. This course I play the best at. I don't know what it is, but it always brings out the best in me. And you may or may not see it tomorrow.
Well, yeah, it's a challenging course. We're playing for some decent money. Handicaps are involved. Like everybody's in that like I want to win mode. You rise to the occasion, yeah.
Well, it's kind of like. Here's how I kind of put it. We bring everybody from our city there.
Yeah, that's what you were
Everybody
telling me.
who kind of
like
plays,
the who's a golfer around here. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's more of a competitive setting, and my competitive juices come out. And you've been around me long enough to know that when I get challenged, I usually try to rise to the occasion.
My whole goal for tomorrow, like, so I got my 20, right? I got my 20 for the buy-in or whatever, and I seriously considered. In fact, I still might do it. I might go grab me another 20 spot and let old Matt know that we're playing $1 a hole for the whole 18. Because one particular friend in a group texted me and Filler, and it's just us three. He sent a message. He was like, as long as I beat Timbo, I'm good. So I'm like, man, this dude's going to call me out like this, like a week before we get down there. So I've been thinking, like you talk about being competitive and playing good. Like, if I don't win any money, I'm probably not going to be that mad. But I want to beat Matt. Like, that's my goal.
I wonder what he's doing right now.
Nah, we ain't doing it.
We should call him
We should call him?
and just put him on blast. Hey, you're on the podcast, and this is
All
what
right.
I'm thinking.
We're
and
gonna-
you can basically challenge him on the podcast.
We're going to set this up on the fly, so if there's a bunch of noises and stuff going on, I apologize. But you know what? We've never had anybody on the phone on this podcast, so why not? I just got to remember how to do this. All right, so this is going to be...
That goes in there, this goes in there, and that happens.
Yeah, it's not that simple.
No, but so while he's doing this, because this was my idea.
Yeah, and then the other thing is I have no idea what the how loud this audio is going to be. So I'm going to turn it up just a tick.
Are you gonna text him first just to let him know?
Hell no, I'm just calling this dude.
What if he says a bunch of stuff like kind of like how Fonz did?
I know. Well, then it's not going to be good.
Oh my goodness!
Hey, it's ringing. It's ringing. Here we go.
This is interesting.
This is going to be...
What up?
What up, Matt? I just want to say you're on the phone with me and Phil G, and you are our very first phone guest on the Desert Dad Sports Podcast, brother. How's it going?
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm not kidding. Hey, we're in the middle of a conversation right now. We're talking some Dove Mountain tomorrow.
Okay, hold on. Let me set the
All
setting.
right. Phil's gonna set this up. Here we go.
So Timmy said he has a side $20. Okay, and being as you kind of put it out in the group chat about wanting just to beat him. He says he has $20 that he's gonna kick your ass tomorrow.
No, no, it's not what I said. I said we were gonna play $1 a hole, just me and Matt.
Are you
Let's do it.
taking it? Well, wait,
Let's do it.
He said, let's
let's do it.
He said, let's do it.
Ah, yeah.
All right, you better bring them 18 ones in, because your boy's going to need them at the end of the day.
I'm not gonna need them.
Damn,
He said he ain't even bringing them
he
with
said
him.
he-
That's
he
how
said his-
confident he is.
He says, my pocket's empty, cuz. God,
Jeez.
why you got to do me like that?
He said he ain't even gonna touch his hair tomorrow.
Dang.
That's how confident he
Intimidation
is.
tactic.
Intimidate. Yeah. So you ready? You ready to get after it tomorrow, huh?
I'm ready.
Did you polish up the old driver?
Nope.
See, I was telling you this yesterday. I didn't clean any of my clubs. Usually, like
Nope.
I get really excited. I wipe them down, clean the grooves. I'm like, I ain't touching shit.
They're just broke in right now.
Exactly. That's kind of I got grass marks on them. We're hitting the ball pretty flush, and I'm like, everything's staying as is. Phil's clubs are still sitting in the bed of his truck because they ain't left in 2 months, except for to play golf.
Yeah, I took him out of the bed and put him in the wife's car. 'Cause that's what we're
That's
using
what we're taking
tomorrow.
Oh, snaps. All right, brother. I appreciate you answering the phone. But better bring your A game at lunch tomorrow.
Hey, we need a juicy
got
statement
it.
before you go.
Oh, give us a juicy statement before you go.
I ain't got a juicy statement. I'm gonna finish my beverage here and prepare for tomorrow.
Dang, Matt's gonna be like doing like meditating and shit before he goes to bed.
He said, "Bring the lube."
Damn, dude, I'm nervous now. We over here making challenges and shit. All right, Matt, we'll see you tomorrow morning, and we're definitely gonna do a little update on this in about a week when we record again.
All right, sounds good.
All right, brother, have a good night.
We'll see you.
Later. Yo, that actually worked out pretty damn well.
There you go. And it wasn't loud. It was kind of.
No, I actually turned it up just a tick. It sounded a little low when he first answered the phone, dude. Like,
All you guys are getting called out now.
damn, we're just calling
Everybody,
everybody. I better unplug that
everybody's
'cause-
getting called out.
No, that was cool, man.
Just kidding.
Yeah, no, that was cool. I'm glad that worked and whatnot.
So, you have an 18-hole bet tomorrow. Times 2.
I mean, I don't bet a whole lot of money when we play golf. A lot of the times with me and you screw around, like, you always take me for all, $9 or $18 and you never make me pay you. But, like, we got to turn it on tomorrow. Like, tomorrow's real. You know what I mean? Like, I was talking to you about my wife taking my money out of my wallet the other day. I never went back to the bank. Earlier today, my mom texted my wife, "Hey, you need anything from Safeway?" So Vanessa asked me, and I'm like, "No, but you see my mom give me a 20 spot? I need a $20 bill for tomorrow." So she actually ended up bringing $40, and she's like, "Do you need this other 20? You could take it if you need it." And I was like, "No, I just need the 20. I just need the 20." But I'm probably unless we stop at like QT or something tomorrow morning, I'm gonna need that extra 20. I'm like, "Mom, I'm gonna pay you double when I get back."
Here's what you do.
Damn.
Okay, because I've done it before. You bet at the start of the round and don't even bring your money, and you have the round of your life. Because you're like, hey, I can't lose this money. I don't have anything to pay this person.
Oh no, see, I don't be doing that.
I do it all the time.
Well, yeah, but you're a scumbag, and you also don't lose very often.
I lose a lot.
Man, shut up.
Just not at golf all
Damn.
the time.
Damn. Dude, now I'm nervous.
I knew this was coming.
Nah, I'm not, dude. Either way, I don't care. If I lose $40 tomorrow, I lose $40 tomorrow.
You better listen. The golf course is hard, but it's not.
It's not. I'm not expecting it to be like Torrey Pines or some crazy. You know what I mean? Like I'm not. Well, I know you said the fairways aren't very thick and it's all rock. It's either you're in the fairway or you're in rock.
It's either you're in the fairway or you're out.
That bad?
Yeah,
So I'm gonna be playing a lot of like 5-iron off the tee and just trying to be smart tomorrow.
that's up to you.
I don't think. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna hit a whole lot of driver tomorrow. I wouldn't be shocked if I only hit driver on par 5s tomorrow.
I think somebody that you might have a bet with is going to bring that out in you. Well, why aren't you hitting the driver?
Because I'm trying to win.
Are you gonna basically fold under that kind of pressure?
Why would I?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
It's gonna be dependent on how I feel.
Don't get so defensive.
I'm not. Well, I'm just having this
Why wouldn't I?
conversation. I'm just having this conversation with you like I would with him. And then if we got to do jujitsu out there, then we do jujitsu out there, and then I probably get submitted.
I guarantee you get submitted unless he's really really tipsy.
Well, then I'll wait until the turn, and then we go from there. Dude, hey, me and that dude, we were rolling one day, and we came. This is a while ago. It's probably over a year ago.
Rolling went up.
No.
What kind of rolling were you doing?
Jiu-jitsu. We were rolling. We were rolling through jiu-jitsu. This was probably over a year ago. I think it's easily over a year ago. And we shook hands and said, no timer, and let's just roll until somebody gets submitted.
Ugh.
26 minutes later, we agreed to disagree that day. We rolled nonstop for 26 straight minutes, and neither one of us submitted the other. And then we basically just shook hands and said, you know what? We'll pick this up again someday. And we never did that again, because 26 minutes is a long time to be rolling like that. And it's not like we were just like laying around and half-assing. Like, we were going at it. Good times.
I don't see you doing anything for 26 minutes. Not strenuous.
Come on now.
Now what your wife said.
Well, yeah, it's because you're talking to the wrong person. Damn.
So, it is going down tomorrow.
Dude, it is definitely going down tomorrow.
I look forward to this tournament every single year. It's fun. We've even talked about moving it around. But the golf course is just so fun to play at.
Well, see, I get what you're saying, and I don't really have a say in anything that goes on with this particular event. But it started out at Dove Mountain. It's been at Dove Mountain since the beginning. Like, I would say, if like you guys are thinking about moving it around, why not just do one like at a different time of the year at a different golf course? You know what I mean?
They do one. I think it's actually coming up in a couple weeks too, as well. They do one up in Pine Top, I believe, but I usually can't make that one because of this one.
Yeah,
I don't try to do two, just because taking away that much time from the family is just never good. But tomorrow, I get to bring my wife.
Yeah, the good thing with you is Becca actually plays.
I get to bring the wife tomorrow.
I can't even get my wife to ride in a golf cart with me.
Maybe you should add alcohol.
She don't drink like she doesn't drink very much.
A little Sky vodka.
Dang, throw it back to like 2011.
Mm-hmm.
2011 on a twin bed in a den in a 2-story house.
2 solo cups.
No, dude, I think we just probably drank that shit from a bottle.
For real?
Probably. I don't know. We didn't mix nothing. Maybe that's why I can't do shots and stuff like that no more, because there was definitely a lot of, no, I shouldn't say a lot, but there was a handful of weekends where we just go get a bottle and just drink it. And I don't even know if we drank it until it was gone, but there was definitely a couple nights where I'm laying in that little twin bed staring at the ceiling and everything but me was spinning.
Those are the good nights, though. Those are the ones you can't replace.
Yeah, this is true. I don't miss them now, though. I hate being drunk, dude. I might seem like I'm the happiest person in the world having a good old time if I get drunk, but I hate it.
Intoxications.
Intoxications, bro.
That's scary. That world starts spinning. You know the trick?
You spin and the world stops?
How'd you know? No, that's not what I was going to suggest to you.
That sounds awful.
No. What you do is...
Stop drinking?
Yeah, first off. Second off, when your world stops spinning, if you are to a point where you're not super intoxicated, what you can do is take your foot and either lay it off the side of the bed or try to touch the floor while you're laying on the bed. Try it.
I'm going to get drunk tonight. No, I'm not going to do that. Absolutely not.
Try it. No, we got to get up early. You ain't get
Yeah, no.
I promise you, if you don't wake up on like the second phone call tomorrow,
I'll be up
when
by
I call you.
We're leaving at 6. I'll be up by 5.
Yeah, when I call you and you don't wake up, bus is leaving the station.
Well, you got to come over here anyway because you missed me. I'll just give you the door code. You can come in and wake me up.
Might do some different things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Catch you off guard.
Man, better not do the door code. So, first of all, we were talking about our driving range lesson real quick. I just want to give big shout outs to our boy Ryan. Trying to get you dialed in.
AKA Blackie.
Dude, yeah. I mean, he could probably say that himself.
No, I mean
that's
my nickname for him. Huh. You never seen the show Narcos?
No, actually, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't watch.
There's a dude in there called Blackie, and he's a pretty dark Colombian dude. Maybe he's not Colombian. I'm pretty sure he's Colombian.
Is Ryan Colombian?
No, he's not Colombian.
Oh, just threw that out there. I don't know if that was the reference. Anyway,
his hair is curly sometimes.
I can see his hair getting curly, but
That Soul Glow. Ryan, if you're listening, I'm not clowning on you. You got some hair, dog.
He's a cute son of a gun. I ain't even going to deny it, dude. And that dude knows how to dress, man. He always looking clean.
No, he hooked it up yesterday for sure because I was discouraged.
And the funny thing is, like, he's working with you, and I'm just kind of like listening. Like I didn't want to like ask too many questions or anything and take up any of your time and whatnot. And I knew I threw a couple things in there, but I've always had a problem with hitting behind the ball, right? Like digging in like 3-4 inches behind the ball into the earth and fat, and it's all bad. And so when we were putting, he's like, "You just your hands are coming in shallow, you know." And all right, cool, okay. So when you were hitting, I started hitting some balls or whatever, and then like just like he kind of just like turned. I didn't even see him turn, but he's like, "Hey, on your next swing, stop at the top of your backswing." So I didn't look at him, didn't say nothing, anything. I just rolled up another ball, and then started the backswing. Oops. Oh no, started the backswing. I'm over here like actually doing my backswing. Knocked the whole mic down. Anyway, when I got up to the top of my backswing, I just stopped for a second, and he literally, like, my hands were probably, like, over the top of my shoulder. Probably a little too far back.
Like I tell you all the time.
Yeah. So, and they have the tendency to fade. Like, I can usually get them to where they need to be, but they have the tendency, like, to, like, lean back or whatever.
And he moved them to a very uncomfortable spot.
Yes,
huh?
he literally, like, so the best way I could describe, like, he just, didn't do anything other than just pushed my hands forward. So instead of being, like, over my shoulder, they were, like, over the top of my ear would probably be the best way I could describe it. So I just kind of held it there for a second after he moved it. And then I hit the ball pretty damn good. And so that one didn't feel too bad. That one actually felt really good. And then I tried to do it again, just like, through my regular swing. And it felt, like you said, it felt really uncomfortable to have my hands that high. So that's going to be one of the things I'm going to play with tomorrow is just where my hands end up when I get to the top of the backswing. But I don't want to be doing too much. I don't want to be doing too much moving things around. Like if we start off, like, we hit the range. If something's not working there, then yeah, we'll go from there. But if we get to the course and we start playing, unless something starts going drastically wrong, I don't anticipate trying to change too much tomorrow. I just want to swing the club.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't change unless something's really bad. I wouldn't change a good amount.
Yeah,
of what you're
yeah.
gonna
And
do.
if I can keep hitting the ball like I have been the last couple days on the range sessions, then I'm not gonna say I'm gonna shoot anything special, but I should be just fine as far as keeping the ball safe. Minus like bunkers and shit getting in the way because I don't know what it looks like for sand out there.
It's scary.
It's scary.
There's bunkers in the fairway, dog.
Oh no!
About 200 yards out from the pin. So you're not just playing with
Yeah,
bunkers
well, see,
around the
that's another thing. You talk about the longest drives. Like, if you got a bunker in the way and you can't drive the bunker, or none of us can drive the bunker, what's the point? You know what I mean?
There's just no point to a longest drive at all, unless it's a long drive competition where that's all you're trying to achieve. Because I can tell you, I can go throw a 400-yard drive, but if my second shot goes 50 yards and bounces on the ground
Then
85 times,
Then what does it matter?
what's the point?
I mean, yeah, longest drives for me are just that's me donating money because I ain't hitting no ball that far. You know what I mean?
The second shots are where you make the money, man.
Yeah,
And that can be a putt.
yeah,
that
I've
could
won
be
some
any-
money on closest to the pins on some par threes, but and I think I've only won them twice. But other than that, that's all the money I've ever won playing golf, for a total of probably like $12.
You'll have fun tomorrow. I can promise you that.
Dude, I'm excited. To be honest, yeah, no, I'm excited.
At the very least, you're gonna have fun. You're
Yeah.
gonna be with the boys, playing golf, drinking, not working.
Yeah, and our group's gonna. Our group's just gonna be fun to play with. I think.
And one of the other things is, and I know, hey, if there's any golf courses or anybody that's going to be out there tomorrow that is a part of anything, a marshal, whatever, on that golf course, we are going to have beers in our bag. Don't
Yeah.
come at me, bro. Because the beer there is very expensive. I'm talking like $30 for a 6-pack.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Just throw it in the bag.
don't be coming at me tomorrow. Let me live. I got bills to pay. I got ish to do.
Dove Mountain, if you're listening, I ain't got nothing to say.
Stay up out my bag, ho.
Stay up out my back, yo.
Oh, I got some news.
I hope so, because I think we're kind of stalling here.
No, we ain't stalling. I forgot all about this news.
Hit me with it.
You got to hit me with a You're gonna have to hit me with a hand clap after I give you this news.
I don't even remember what button it was.
Breaking news,
All right, hit me with it.
people, on the Desert Dad Sports Podcast.
Oh, no.
We've been talking about it,
Uh-oh.
and the day has come.
The anticipation is killing me.
They poured the concrete in my pool.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Let's go. Phil G has concrete in his pool. After...
They shot that crete. It's called shotcrete
Oh,
because
okay.
they shoot it.
Yeah, okay. I'm with you.
Yeah.
It's taken a long time. And now, from what I understand, you're probably like a month or two away from having it completely done.
Well, from what I'm told, the process goes a little bit quicker after they actually shoot the crete. And, it's literally like step by step now. So we're like,
What is it like?
We're on the
Step by
downhill.
step. Ooh, baby. Who's that? Was that Stevie B that sung that song? I'm pretty sure it's Stevie B. Anyway,
So
yeah, no, I would imagine, because have they started working on the decking yet?
we're on the downhill.
Damn.
It's
You've
close.
reached the crest,
We have thrown it in neutral
and you're just rolling.
using none of the transmission.
Just rolling.
The speed limit is 55 and we're going 95.
God. Hey. Oh, it would have been sick if you got like a heated pool, because then we could swim in the wintertime.
Nah, that shit's expensive.
I believe it
Unless
is.
it's like solar heat, but still.
Yeah. But that's the crappy thing. I mean, even you were saying this the other day, is you're going to get it poured. It's going to get finished with just enough time to swim for a couple weeks, and then it's going to start to cool down. No, not even. Like, you probably got plenty of time
Yeah, I would
to
say
swim.
about
Like,
a month and a half.
Yeah,
If-
probably
if
even got
long-
longer than that.
As long as it gets done within the next month, you got a month and a half.
Yeah, that's not,
So it's
bad.
not terrible. But we are on the downhill. So, I mean, everybody was laughing at me. I've gotten memes about my pool not being finished for a whole year.
Yeah, but it ain't your fault. It's not like you were like, no, don't come. You know what I mean? Like what were you going to do about it? Like,
I mean-
how were you going to make that pool get built any faster?
Oh, yeah, we've said that
Yeah.
before. But it's happening, Mitches.
No, that's a big deal. Go jump in your pool and get my backstroke on, boy. Do a little cannonball. Too bad it's not close enough to like the front porch of your house where we can jump off the porch into the pool and stuff.
I thought about that, but I have boys. And
That's how people get hurt.
the hospital bills will be expensive.
Yeah, I mean, we never got hurt. We had a pool right underneath, like, the eaves of our
How
roof.
old
or
were
whatever.
you?
I do elementary school. Let's see. I would have been at the oldest. I would have probably been like 11 or 12 when we moved out of that house. We were young. Used to jump off the roof all the time. But like, there was no chance you were missing. Like, in order to miss the pool, if you were jumping off our roof, like, you would have to like jump and then fall backwards. You know what I mean?
How do you do that?
Exactly my point. There was almost no possibility of anybody missing the pool by jumping into the roof.
So basically, what you were saying, you could stand on top of the.
And you can literally just walk off in some spots and you would fall right into the pool.
Oh.
Like, there was no... And I'm exaggerating a little bit, but, like, unless you literally walked off and fell straight down, you were going to make it into the pool.
What kind of fun is that? There's no danger. You could just
Well, I didn't want to
fall
get
and in the
hurt.
pool.
Why would I want to...
What kind of fun is that? What a loser.
I mean, it's fun when you're falling a story off the... You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but after your fifth jump, you're like, oh, there's nothing dangerous about this.
no, we were doing, like, backflips and stuff. Ain't none
There's
of us...
still
None
nothing
of us
dangerous.
were doing backflips. I could never do a backflip.
What are you going to do? A back flop?
Dang, dude, that actually... Like, hitting the back of your head, though... You know what I mean? I can imagine that hurts.
Do it again. One more time. 3 times, just
Was it pretty consistent?
identical.
Yeah, was that pretty consistent?
Yeah. Is it still called identical if it's 3 times?
Yeah,
If you have
yeah,
3,
yeah.
is it identical?
Yeah, that's you have 3 different things that are
Or
identical.
do you call it tridentical?
Dang, that actually sounds like it could be a real word. Tridentical.
If not, I just
That's
made
at
up a word.
least a 14-point
I
word.
just made
though.
up a word, my guy.
Tridentical.
Let's go.
That sounds like it could. It's not a
Stand
real
by.
word.
I'm looking this up.
No, there's no words that are called tridentical. It's just identical. 3 things can be called identical. 10 things, 100, 1,000,000, infinity things can be called identical. If you find it somewhere, I'm going to be pissed.
There's a word.
It's not. You spelled it wrong then. If you do the little voice thing where you click it and it's the girl, it's like Tridentical. I'm gonna be mad.
Be hot. Okay, hold on.
You did not find it. It's literally.
No, you're right, but there is things called tridentical.
How am I right? But it's also a word.
Tridentical twin.
Is that triplets that are all twins? Tridentical is literally going to be the title of this podcast. I've made up my mind already.
You know what? It took us a long time to get into something like worth notoriety, but this word right here, your boy.
Well, you're keeping it all from me. Like, you're just staring at your phone. Like, what are you looking at? When I found the penguin that had knees, I showed you right away.
Because I'm looking for the word.
It doesn't exist. Tridentical is not a word. There's literally no shot that is a word. And I can't even like try to move on to another topic because your face is still buried in your phone trying to look for this word that doesn't exist. You didn't find it. Unless the
No, I
girl
haven't
voice
found
tells
it.
me says tridentical, then I don't believe you.
Who's so loud?
I don't know. It sounds like my wife, but she's talking super loud.
Turn it down a notch.
What about light it up, light
Be
it?
respectful.
Yeah, I need to get an on-air sign to put outside of both doors.
Damn. How do you
need-
tie it?
yeah, that
all
would.
in the hall.
Yeah, because I need it in the living room, man.
We could just put like a sock on the door.
Well,
Or like a hat.
yeah, but then a kid would come and knock it down, and it would disappear, and then nobody would know we were on air.
Or do you already do that to your bedroom door?
What you about? How I'm supposed to be with no air and living in no air.
No air, no air.
All right, okay, so this episode's pretty much predominantly been golf. So with
What do you want to talk about?
well, I kind of I want to know your opinion because I don't really remember. I just kind of jumped right in. I went and found a cheap set of golf clubs, and then I just started playing. And I guess my question is, and this is kind of weird. I was joking with Ryan, like, hey, bring you in, we could talk about this, and I just don't know if that'll ever happen or not. But if somebody were to approach you right now who has never played the game of golf before, and they said, I wanted to get into golf, how do I do that? How would you suggest that somebody, and I don't mean just like buying clubs or whatever, I mean like even like approaching actually playing the game.
Do they have clubs?
Well, let's say no. Let's just go with no.
I mean,
Because, and the reason why I say this, the secondhand market in golf is thriving, right?
yeah, it is. But here's what I would say. With golf,
They are loud.
yeah, they're having fun or something.
I know.
So with golf, what I would say is find somebody who kind of knows what they're doing, and I would say just play with their clubs. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If it's possible, like
Yeah, because
like golf clubs. You can
golf
get
courses get a little weird. Like you have to bring your own bag or you have to rent ours. You can't use your buddy's clubs. Like I've seen that before.
I've never ran into it, but yeah, yeah,
It's a thing.
It's a thing. I would say, yeah, go to a golf course with somebody who knows what they're doing, or has clubs and has played for a little bit, and let them kind of show you around, like what to do. You don't have to go out there. You don't have to hit a ball every single time, because it does get to the point where you're like, it's kind of embarrassing, especially if you don't play a lot.
So let me do you one. Let me do you another one. Because when I started playing with a group of probably like 2 or 3 other guys. And none of us had played before, and we didn't know anybody that had played before. At least the way I remembered. I could be wrong. I don't even remember asking, when I asked my damn wife to marry me. But anyway, we didn't have anybody to show us the way. Like I know every round that we went and played, like it was just us guessing at what we were doing. So like I'd kind of like was wanting to get into it, and then there was a yard sale across the street from my house, and they had a set of it was like $100 set of some old Callaway Big Berthas, and the whole set was there. They were older, but they were all pretty intact and whatnot. And I didn't know what I was buying. I just saw, oh hey, I know that brand is a golf brand. I'll pay this dude $100. Did I overpay? Probably. Don't know. But those clubs did me well for a long time. Anyway, then we just went to the golf course and started playing. Like we hit the range, went and played, but there was no direction. You know what I mean? And I think that was some of the frustration and why I quit playing is we were all just guessing. Nobody was progressing. You talked the other day, like you were on the driving range and you couldn't hit the ball to save your life and you had no idea what was going wrong. Like you were trying to fix things and just nothing was working and like, what am I doing with my life?
And
Like-
I literally told you, like, I can tell you, like, I don't want to go too far back on that because we talked about it, but that is the first time
It's a scary
that
feeling
that's
to have.
happened
It's a scary feeling
to
to
me.
have.
And I'm literally playing, or I'm hitting the ball, and I'm just like, it's uncomfortable, and I don't know where to go. I don't know how to change it.
And that's why I've been avoiding my driver a lot lately. Like
And
I
as
just
human beings, we don't like change.
no, we don't.
We cannot stand it, and I could not stand that day.
I hear you.
And then it all changed. Some beautiful black Jesus came into my life.
Dude, Ryan, I like that dude. I know I only like I don't know Ryan like that just yet, but I like that dude, man. I'd have a beer with him.
Oh, I'd have multiple beers with him. Oh, Blackie, he's a good dude. Let me tell you.
I like him. Good
Yeah,
people.
he could have said, "Hey, I'm gonna need $60 for my time." Homeboy said, "Hey, I just got off work. I'll be out there."
I wasn't gonna put that on blast, but
What?
dude, he's just a good dude.
He is.
I
100%.
don't know what else to say, man.
Fine.
Maybe
He
one,
came
day
out
we'll get
there
him in here.
and did it out of the goodness of his own heart.
Well, he did it because he loves the game and he likes to see people play good.
Yeah, for sure. But you can't be a golf pro and not like that stuff. Be able to see people do
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Especially when you spend so much time like behind a counter like that. And you see people come in here and inside.
I don't know if I could
They're
do
going
that.
through the process, and
Well, I
you
don't
can
know if
see
I could
when
just
it's
like
bad.
I want to play. Like I don't want to give you beers to go play. I want to give me beers to go play. I go nuts. Making popcorn, making me hot dogs.
Are you making a mockery of his job on the podcast?
No, I'm just saying that like, man, I'd be itching for a scratch every day that I'll go nuts. Like I just don't think I could do that. Like be around something I absolutely love and not be able to do it.
You gotta make money, asshole.
Yeah, I'll go make money doing something else than go to the golf course and be at the golf course playing the whole time I'm there. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like,
You're an asshole.
I'm sorry if that came off like I was an asshole. I didn't mean for it to sound that way.
Now you know why you didn't get free lessons, you prick.
Yeah, you're right. I'd pay him for his time. Unless he did it out of the kindness of his heart because he was just getting off of work. Dude,
They are
dude, there's two
loud in there.
podcasts going on here. The one that you hear here, and then the one you barely hear there.
The one that's behind it.
I'm
No,
gonna have to go back and listen to it to make sure they weren't saying nothing dumb.
no, but seriously, I'd take if I was talking to somebody who has never picked up a golf club, never played golf. There's a couple things I would ask him. Number one, have you seen golf? Have you watched it?
I gotta well. keep going.
What's your athletic background? Just, I mean, do you like being outside? All this kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
The outside question is important.
Oh yeah.
Because if you don't like spending time getting sweaty and getting dirt on your legs and your hands and occasionally getting a little muddy, or you know what I mean, like dealing with bugs, like if you're not into that kind of thing, you have no business being on a golf course. And speaking of bugs, my wife says she's got a can of off. I'm going to make sure that goes into the bag as soon as we're done recording this because we're going to need it tomorrow. I don't care if we're going to be surrounded by desert. We're going to need it.
It was like literally all in your head the other day. Like bugs were like buzzing around for a minute, and then you were just like itching.
When we were on 3, it was definitely in my head because like my back and stuff was itching. There's no way I got a mosquito bite on my back. But dude, for like a good like 2 or 3 minutes there, dude, I was like everything was itching.
I'd smack the shit out of you if I saw a mosquito on your back.
I know. I mean,
I'd tee off on that mosquito like it was a golf ball.
damn. Would you hit a never?
Man.
I almost said it and then I thought through
Say
it before. No. Let's just say
Say it.
It was a callback to something I said a couple episodes ago. Oh snaps! It would have been funny. It's. I recognize that I was walking. Well, I was gonna intentionally walk myself into it, and then I realized that it sounds a little worse than I wanted it to sound. So I'm not saying it.
So instead of sidebarring the whole time, the whole people learning how to play golf. So 1, have you ever watched it? 2, do you have an athletic bone in your body at all? 3, do you like being outside? And 4, do you have beer money?
Do you have what kind of money?
Beer
Oh,
money.
beer money. Yeah, absolutely. I don't think you could play around a golf without having a beer.
and then you
I
just
don't
go
think
from there.
I told myself the other day, I'm gonna go down to Dove Mountain. I ain't having no beers.
Because
I'm definitely having beers.
yeah, you're definitely. My problem with and I guess it's not a problem, but everybody's saying, "Oh yeah, I've been golfing before." Oh, hey, where you go? Oh, I went to Top Golf.
Yeah, that don't count.
That is not.
That don't
people,
count.
let me kill this myth on Top Golf. You can literally bounce the club off of whatever mat they have there and hit a great shot.
Or you could do it with my wife and just
Or you could hook the ball.
and still put it in a scoring zone. Like my wife can't swing a golf club to save her life. And like she just kind of like half chops the ball, but like she kept hitting it. One time we went, she kept hitting the ball just good enough that it would dribble off the platform and then roll into like the 50-yard hole, and she just kept scoring points off of it. And I'm like, man,
You
this
got your ass kicked.
yeah, basically. I'm like, I'm over here trying to put balls out 150 and like trying to line shit up and hit the perfect ball and whatnot, and she's over here just dribbling the golf ball off the platform into the holes.
The whole I go to Top Golf thing. Hold
on. Let me kill this real quick. No, Mom, you can't take a shower yet. She just texted me. I told her the other day. I'm like, dude, jumped in a shower, ruined the whole podcast. We had to pause it.
Has she heard the other one yet?
I don't know if she's heard it or not because we were laughing about her listening to it yesterday. I don't know if she's actually listened to it yet.
Did we ever stop it? I think we did.
We
huh?
did.
Yeah.
We did. We had to come back in.
Had to edit it up.
Anyway,
But yeah, so Top Golf is not good for your golf game. I just want to tell everybody that right now.
I don't disagree.
It's not good. So throw that myth out.
And hitting off a turf mat is a lot different than hitting on actual grass.
Oh yeah.
I don't like hitting off a turf mat. I hate it.
Well, it doesn't give you the. It doesn't give you the action on the golf club.
Yeah, no.
Like you can miss on a mat and still hit a good shot. If that makes any sense. Of what I'm saying.
It doesn't make any sense at all because I've always struggled hitting off turf mats.
Because you can basically half-ass trap the ball, and it still goes really well.
Well, there's nowhere for it to go. It's just going to come up, I guess, instead of like getting compressed into the ground a little bit, and then I guess that makes sense. At least I don't know if my explanation made sense.
No,
but in my
it
head
does. You basically set it to a T. The compression, get it to a T.
Dang.
The compression on the mat is totally different because when you compress the ball into onto regular grass, it basically pushes off the ground. That's what called trapping is.
Yeah, I'm with you.
If you trap it off a mat, the ball is probably going to go further, have less of a good ball flight, and it will basically not show you what you're messing up on.
Yeah.
It will not show you path. It won't show you anything. But we're not going to get into that boring shit.
No, because that's gonna be some shit that I don't fully understand. Anyway, big day tomorrow, man.
We will keep you guys posted
Yeah.
on what happens, and probably try to post some content.
I might take some photos at least out there tomorrow.
Yeah,
Get them
maybe
up on
a
the page.
video or 6.
Yeah, we'll see. Should be a good time though.
Yeah,
I'm excited. You're excited. We need to get some sleep. And I got to go do my meditation because I know Matt's meditating.
You think he's really meditating?
No, none of us are meditating.
You know who we could call to find out?
Who? I'm not calling Matt back. He's enjoying his drink. You can't double call the same person in the same episode. That don't make no sense.
Let's call somebody else.
No.
Call DJ.
No. He's probably drunk.
He texted me earlier.
And I think he just snapped me here a little bit ago, too. Phil, I'm excited for tomorrow, man. Let's get after it. You got anything to say to people before we get out of here?
Wish me luck, people.
Dude, wish me
because
luck,
my
too.
golf game is effing trash.
No, we're going to be all right tomorrow.
So I'm not going to think about it the rest of the night, and I'm going to go out there and play like fucking Tiger Woods in the final round of his last Masters approach.
He won that, by the way. No.
Not his last
Yeah,
one.
not his last one.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
See, the stuff that you say on this podcast makes us look stupid.
No, it makes me look
You
stupid.
have no facts.
It just makes you look like you're sitting next to somebody stupid.
Yeah, I want to take a picture so nobody gets Tim and Phil mixed up.
You know
I want
what?
them to know who Phil is.
No, you're a stupid idiot. Thanks as always for the support, everybody. This has been episode 7 of the Desert Dad Sports Podcast. We're going to go get some sleep to play some Dove Mountain tomorrow, and hopefully I'm going to win me some money.
Tim, I still hate you.
Yes, you do.
Cue the damn music.
Hey, you know.
Ah, got it.
All right, now cue the damn music.